incredible inventions made by Black inventors. It's time to change that. Today we embark on a journey to unearth a legacy that has long been ignored, a series that unveils the untold stories of 100 Black inventions that changed the world. These Black inventors, whose names have been shrouded in darkness, refuse to let their history hold them back. Their intelligence and resilience propelled them forward, defying the barriers of slavery, discrimination, and racism. In this episode, we're going to share their stories and tell you about the amazing things they invented that changed our lives. Before we get right into the video, please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel so you can catch all the parts in this series and keep informed of our eye-opening Black narrative. Number 100, three-light traffic light. The three-light traffic signal we see today has greatly improved our safety on the roads, but very few people know that the traffic signal was inspired by the invention of a Black person. The person behind this brilliant invention was Garrett Morgan, an African-American businessman and inventor. He lived in Cleveland, Ohio, and was the first Black person in the city to own a car. In 1922, he witnessed an accident between a horse-drawn carriage and a car, which inspired him to find a way to prevent such accidents in the future. At that time, police officers were responsible for directing traffic, but it was difficult for drivers to see them, and their signals were limited to just stop and go. This made it hard for drivers to navigate through traffic. So Morgan came up with a new idea. He invented a traffic signal that had folding arms with signs that said stop and go. The signal would be placed on a post above the road, making it easier for drivers to see. He also added a third position where the signal could be raised halfway, indicating caution. This was like the modern yellow signal that we see today. To operate the signal, a traffic attendant would turn a crank, raising the post and showing the appropriate sign. If necessary, the attendant could stop all lanes by showing the stop sign. Morgan's invention was patented in 1923, and he sold the rights to General Electric for $40,000.
What's good, everybody? This is Mo McCoy from Tubi. Download Tubi today and type in Mo McCoy, that's MoeMcCoy, and watch all three movies, The Perfect Romance, The Bad Boxer, and Someone to Love. Enjoy, again, Mo McCoy on Tubi. Quiet on the mother cassette. Someone to kiss, someone to dream about and think about, missing you. This is Killer D, and you can hear my music on the Soul Express Radio at thesoulexpress.com. I listen to the Soul Express Radio, and you should too, on the air 24/7.
Hey, yo, what's up? This is your boy Dante Young, and I listen to the Soul Express on thesoulexpress.com, and you should too.
What's up, y'all? It's filmmaker Mo McCoy, and you're tuned in to the Soul Express with my girl, Lady D.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, you guys. This is Lady D, that be me, with your morning motivation. It is that time, y'all. It is time to wake up. It is 6:34 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:34 a.m. Central Standard Time, 9:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have somewhere to be at the top of the hour, you got about 26 minutes to get there. You need to get up and get that blood circulating. I am broadcasting live right now on my Diane P. Meadows Facebook page, on my Lady D That Be Me TV YouTube page, and on Lady D TV on Instagram. Hey, Instagram. Wake up, you guys. It is that time. It is time to get that blood circulating. Get that blood circulating. Rotate your shoulders. Rotate your head and your neck. Yes. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Get it going. Get it moving. Get that blood circulating. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your nose. Wiggle something. It is time, you guys. It is time to get it moving. This is another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I am excited to be alive. I'm excited to be here with you guys. I'm excited about life. Hopefully you guys are too excited about life. I know it's a lot of stuff going on in the world today, a lot of things that we should probably not be excited about, because we got wars going on. We got weather issues going on. We got global warming. We got all kind of stuff that we can, allow to bring us down and have us keep us in a negative state of mind. But you know what? I ain't doing that. I ain't trying to stay negative. I want to be positive, which brings me to my morning motivation. But before I do the morning motivation, I want to do some shout outs this morning. Shout out to Johnny L. Dunlap Jr. Shout out to Neva. Hey, Neva, good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Good morning. Shout out to Mama Coy and the Fireproof TV Films family. Shout out to Andrea Tyler, Ulu Gomes, Neva Foxworth, Damian Williams. Shout out to Miss Diamond out in Las Vegas. Shout out to everybody out there in Las Vegas and on the West Coast, and everybody on the East Coast and everything in between. Shout out to Raymond Mentor, to my friend Deborah Harrison in Newark, New Jersey, Danye Kearney, Taisha Coleman in Newark, New Jersey, Bishop Darius McKinney in New Jersey. Shout out to Sean Cornelius in New York, and everybody everywhere. Shout out to you guys. I love you guys. The morning motivation today is this: keep it positive vibes only. Allow yourself to stay in a positive state and a positive frame of mind. Listen, the reason why I say that is because when we allow negative stuff, negative influences, negative people, negative self-talk, negativity in our lives in any form or fashion, it causes issues, stress, it causes depression, it causes anxiety, and different things, different conditions that go along with negativity. So you don't want to have anything negative. And I know it's hard sometimes to avoid negative stuff, negative people, and negative things. But you know what? You have a choice. If you got somebody negative in your life, hey, it's time to move on. If you have some things going on that's not producing positive energy and positive outcomes, then it's time to move on to something different. So that's my morning motivation. Keep it positive vibes only. Stay in a positive state of mind as much as you possibly can. Okay, you guys? Hopefully that will inspire, encourage, motivate, empower you guys to stay positive. It is time for the news in 3 with Lady D, that be me, and for the weather. The news is courtesy of CNN's 5 Things. The weather is because Johnny L. Dunlap Jr. mentioned it to me, and I thought it would be a good idea. So the weather is, I won't say courtesy of Johnny L. Dunlap Jr., but thoughts of him when I do the weather. Okay. All right, you guys. Let's see. News in 3 coming up right about now. Nearly half of American adults have high blood pressure, the CDC says, but a few key lifestyle habits can help reduce the odds of being diagnosed with the condition. Here's what else you need to know to get up to speed and on with your day. Negotiations to secure a ceasefire tied to the release of hostages held by Hamas are getting closer to a deal, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said Wednesday. Hamas's latest set of demands includes the release of Israeli hostages in exchange for 700 to 1,000 Palestinian prisoners. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu slammed the proposal as ridiculous and unrealistic, but said talks would continue. Former President Donald Trump's campaign saw an uptick in donations in February, but failed to match the accelerating fundraising pace set by President Joe Biden, new filings show. Trump's campaign and joint fundraising committee together brought in $20.3 million in February and entered this month with a combined $41.9 million cash on hand, a Trump campaign official told CNN. Those amounts trail far behind the $53 million that Biden and Democrats previously announced raising in February and the massive $155 million in available cash that the president's team said it had amassed with its affiliated committees. Another official photograph involving Catherine, Princess of Wales, was digitally manipulated, according to a leading photo agency, sparking a second royal retouching controversy. Getty Images said a photo of Queen Elizabeth with her grandchildren and great-grandchildren taken by Kate and released by Kensington Palace last year was digitally enhanced, and a CNN analysis found signs of alteration in as many as 19 places. Stocks closed at all-time highs Wednesday after the Federal Reserve held its key interest rate steady for the fifth consecutive meeting and suggested it still expects to cut rates 3 times this year. The Fed's aggressive rate hikes over the past 2 years have brought down inflation that has crushed many Americans, but Fed Chair Jerome Powell said he doesn't believe rates should be trimmed just yet. President Biden announced one of the biggest federal investments in U.S. chip manufacturing on Wednesday, a $8.5 billion grant to tech giant Intel. He made the announcement in the battleground state of Arizona, where his legislative accomplishments in the manufacturing sector have been slow to materialize. The CHIPS Act, which passed Congress with bipartisan support in 2022, intends to rectify what Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo described as a national security problem because of America's reliance on Asia for the production of most of the leading edge chips. And that is the news in 3 with Lady D, that be me. Hopefully that got you caught up and up to speed with what's going on in the world today. A lot of stuff going on, you guys. Good morning, Missy Marshall. So good to have you here. And my girl, Michelle. Oh, my goodness. Michelle, I don't know if I'm saying this right. Is it God or Go? However it is, I am so happy to see you here. Let me tell you guys something about Michelle. This lady right here, she follows and she posts and she engages with you very much. Okay, so if you guys need somebody to come and engage on your page, look up Michelle Gaut. I don't know. I don't want to keep saying her name wrong because I don't know how to pronounce it yet. But Missy, so good to have you here. Missy Marshall is on a mission, you guys, like we all are. You guys follow Missy. Follow Neva Foxworth on her show. She comes on, I think, on Saturdays, Neva. Is that correct? Put it in the message in the comments and let me know. I love all of you guys. I'm so happy to see you guys here this morning. Hopefully you enjoyed the news, and it is time for the weather. Johnny L. Dunlap Jr. got me doing the weather, and so here you guys go. My location, I am in Dyess Air Force Base, Texas. I'm on the Dyess Air Force Base in Texas. It is 56 degrees, partly cloudy with a high of 73. San Diego, California, my hometown, 55 degrees, partly cloudy with a high of 69. Las Vegas, my new home, coming up, 53 degrees, mostly cloudy, a high of 80 degrees. Dallas, Texas, 58 degrees, chance of light rain in the next hour. Tampa, Florida, mostly sunny, 61 degrees. North Carolina, 50 degrees and sunny. Newark, New Jersey, 31 degrees, partly cloudy. New York, 32 degrees, partly cloudy. Baltimore, Maryland, 34 degrees and sunny. My bonus son is there. Atlanta, Georgia, 55 degrees and sunny. Excuse me. Miami, Florida, 75 degrees and a hydrologic outlook, whatever that means. I'm going to have to look that up. 80-degree high. Philadelphia, 33 degrees. Special weather statement. Chicago, 29 degrees, partly cloudy. Greenwood, South Carolina, where Johnny L. Dunlap Jr. is, 54 degrees and a high of 74. And Grand Rapids, Michigan, 24 degrees, mostly cloudy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, the weather, the news, and everything else in between. I love you guys. God bless you. Yes, Neva's show is on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is 6 p.m. Central Standard Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in to her show. And just so you guys know, Conversations for Dummies is on hold until I get to Las Vegas and get situated. And then I'm going to pick up Conversations for Dummies again, you guys. All right, you guys have a great, wonderful day. I love you. God bless you. Stay positive. Stay focused. Engage with the people that I mentioned, Michelle, Missy, Neva, and the rest of y'all. Y'all have a great day. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.